Welcome everybody. Right now we are in the semifinals of the TQ Open number 8. Right now we have Kyle, who's in the top left, going up against VTWhiplash as part of VT Game in the bottom right. PVT on iCCup God's Garden. I'm TQ Xander, and along with me is co-caster. Why don't you say hello?
Hey guys, this is Response. Should be a good semifinals matchup here.
Yep. You notice that it is on iCCup God's Garden, which is a really cool map. Got some cool, interesting aspects, like the fact that it has a normal amount of mineral patches in the main base, but in the two naturals, you actually only have 6 mineral patches, and the one in the back is very easily defended. It's does have a cliff over it, though, so it can be cliffed, but it is very, it's not susceptible to early ground attacks, which is why it's probably got the 2 natural expansions that only have 6 mineral patches as opposed to the normal 8.
Yeah, this map really good for Protoss. I can't stress it. Like, it's so easy to play PBT. You get pretty much 6 free gases, so you can pretty much just get straight to High Templar and defend, and then just take the other 3 expos once you get High Templar out with the Kadar and Amulet. So we'll see if that's the style Whiplash plays. But this. Wait, I hit it.
Wait, did you hit A- on iCCup?
I was actually B+ high, but thanks Kyhol. Thumbs up.
That's incredibly impressive.
I was under 100 points from A-, but never actually hit it.
Oh, that's frustrating, but that's still incredibly impressive.
It was pretty hard.
Yeah, you're talking to somebody who's played probably 10 games on iCCup, and that's about it. Yeah.
So yeah, I really like this opening though from Kyhol, just going command center first here. I mean, pretty much why not? You can defend it super easily. Just has to be wary of a pylon in his base, but as long as he makes sure he has the SCV on that probe at all times, won't have to worry about that at all, and he'll just have a really nice economic advantage. Whiplash from scouting this, getting the second assimilator and a forge, so gonna be seeing cheese here from Whiplash, I guess. I don't have any.
No, he canceled the forge and threw down the cybernetics core instead.
Okay. That was odd. A little jitters here from Whiplash early in the game. For sure. But yeah, I don't know what at all he had planned with that forge. Maybe that was just a misclick. But we do see this very early double gas here from Whiplash, even before his core has started. So that leads me to believe he's either going to be going some type of DT or Stargate, and there's the Stargate.
Yep. All right. So we're probably seeing Void Rays or something try and put pressure onto Kyle.
Yeah, probably Void Rays. I don't see Phoenix as being really an option, and I really don't see Void Rays doing that well either. Just because of how big the map is, it's going to take Void Rays forever to get there. Phoenixes, you just get like 1 turret at each base, and you're completely defended against that. So that's just a lot of money you've invested that haven't done a lot of damage. And Kyhol even scouts the Stargate, so we do see just an expo going up for Whiplash now. So, interesting opening from Whiplash, to say the least here. Not playing it quite how I was talking about, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, he did throw down his Nexus at his backdoor expansion, so we'll see how Kyle might be able to take advantage of that if he decides to go for like a techie build with tanks and medevacs or something, because it is very easy to cliff, not click.
Yep, Whiplash actually still getting these double gas here, has a lot of gases and a lot of minerals going. Probably doesn't need all that gas quite yet, but there is the first Void Ray, so
yeah, definitely. So he might try to actually use the Void Ray to harass this back expansion from Kyle. Yeah,
I mean that is an option. I don't see that working out too well. I think Kyhol will build something to lift off and give him vision of the back ramp, and even if not, he'll have turrets at each base because he did scout that Stargate so easily.
Yeah, and Whiplash's Nexus did just finish, so he will be able to get his 2 bases going strong.
Yeah, and if we see this perfect turret timing here from Kyhol, knows right when the Void Ray is going to pop out and drops turrets accordingly. That's really impressive.
Yeah, and if you look at the placement of the turret, it's not going to be easy to actually get it clipped with the Void Ray because it's actually in perfect range in terms of its sight to hit where the Void Ray would be.
Yeah, for sure. That Void Ray actually might be able to harass this one mineral patch at the very end, but that's really all it's going to be able to do.
Yeah, it's going to come in and, yep, there it is. Oh, it's going to get hit by the, there we go, good positioning. Preventing mining.
Yeah, you just have to put hold position here and then just kind of delay it as long as you can. But once Marines get in here, has stim pack started yet? No stim pack yet. 100 gas just got mined, so I'm sure we'll see stim pack as soon as possible. Because stim pack makes it pretty much 1,000 times easier to deal with Void Rays. You can pretty much harass nonstop with Void Rays until Marines have stim, and then you pretty much have to stop. So we'll see how this goes here. Yeah,
Stim Marines just will absolutely destroy the second they get within range of that Void Ray, because they just move so much faster than the Void Ray.
Yeah, and their DPS, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely. And Void Rays are not the strongest unit out there.
Yeah, for sure. This is interesting from Kyhol. I was saying that he would probably lift a building here to be able to see the vision, maybe a factory or something, but he has this factory just sitting here. I really think it'd be a wise decision to lift it, and so we could get vision of that cliff area, make dealing with these Void Rays a lot easier.
I mean, honestly, the Void Rays only have one kill between the two. He's doing fairly well with this, and I'm very impressed by it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, he was definitely ready for it. When you scout it that early, Void Rays become pretty much useless. But we're seeing this transition here from Whiplash. Yeah, Whiplash said he hadn't played very much on this map, and it's really shown with his play. Going Colossus on this map is actually a really bad decision. I mean, to be blunt, it's just really hard to pull off. If you see in the middle, it's huge, right? Like, there's this huge, massive area. So if you ever push out with your Colossus, you can get a huge flank from Marauder Marine forces. To the point where they will just destroy your Colossus so easily, because the surface area they can get on your Colossus is ridiculous. Which is why Templar is so much better, because you can defend these small little chokes, and you never really have to attack the Terran. You can force the Terran to attack you.
Yep, and interestingly enough, we do have Whiplash going for a hidden expo on the right.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, that's a nice little play there.
Yep, and the Void Ray count is really growing. He's got his 4th Void Ray out, and he's still pressuring this natural expansion.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing probably Vikings pretty quickly, and the first Viking's going to be coming for Kyhol, and probably a few more. Void Rays without the Flux Vein upgrade aren't too good against Vikings. Once they get that Flux Vein upgrade, which in the next patch is going to be taken out, Void Rays are actually really good against Vikings, and I think that's probably one of the main reasons they're taking it out.
Yeah,
and as I say, they're very good once before Flux Vein, that Viking just dies.
That's okay. I mean, the thing is, when you have 4 Void Rays, the DPS is going to be pretty quick if you're not fast enough to start kiting the Viking.
Yeah. The really key issue is you have to kite it right away, because once you start kiting them, the Void Rays can never really get in range.
Yeah. Void Rays. Do you know what does the Flux Veins upgrade actually increase the speed to? Do you know?
Oh, that's a good question. I actually don't know that. Hopefully maybe upgrades it in this game, since he is getting so many Void Rays. I think that would be a really good choice for him, since he is just constantly pumping these Void Rays to go, to just go ahead and add that Fleet Beacon in. I'm sure we'll probably see that eventually. Yeah,
I mean, he is seemingly going very air-heavy. You think you might see even carriers or a mothership?
Yeah, I mean, that would also be really effective, especially carriers on this map with these cliffs. Carriers can become really annoying.
Yeah. Have you actually had any really cool carrier games that you've played?
I've had a few games where I've gone carrier, but usually once you go carrier, the game's pretty much over already. I can't really think of any games where I've carrier rushed, though I should try that sometimes, because I used to carrier rush in Brood War, and that was really fun.
It does sound fun.